Hi, Hayden Owens here again. This is day number 4 of our research trip out to Wyoming. I didn't do a video log for day 3, which was yesterday, partially because we had a half day, and we had a half day today as well. So I figured I would just do them both together. That and also yesterday I was suffering from a severe migraine all day. So it was rather difficult for me to actually do any research while we were out in the field. But I did progressively get better as the day went on, and we did end up finding some cool stuff. JP was with us again yesterday. He had to leave at around 3 p.m. Local time, so what we did was early in the morning we went and got some breakfast, and then we went out to a location that's late Cretaceous. It's the Fox Hills Formation, and we went to go find some ammonites, as well as clams and gastropods and some really cool quartzite pebbles. And they're a little bit more than pebbles, they'd be more like cobbles. But that was indicative of the type of environment that we were in. The fluvial system must have been strong enough to push all of those heavy rocks down, as opposed to most of the other sandstones we were looking at, which were fine-grained, silty sandstones, which would be easily moved around either by aeolian processes or slow-moving rivers. But I believe that this river was pretty fast-moving considering the large cobbles that were in there. We did find some ammonites. We found one that was roughly the size of my fist. Found a bunch of little ones as well. Steve actually found a very large clam. It was very fascinating. It still had the mother of pearl on it. So what happened there was that the preservation of the shell pretty much got a concretion. Sediments got inside the shell, and as the shell on the outside dissolved, the mother of pearl was left intact on top of the sediments. Really neat. But that being said, that mother of pearl on all of these fossils, the ammonites, clams, gastropods, is very brittle and not very well preserved, but beautiful nonetheless. So we did that first, and then we went to some Eocene deposits where we found some mammal fossils. I found a lower jawbone of what is assumed to be a rhinoceros, which was really neat, as well as some other teeth and some turtle pieces and things like that. It was really great, beautiful scenery. We climbed up this hill that might as well be called a mountain from where I come from, and it was really fascinating. It was really great to be out there. The weather was beautiful. There was almost no clouds all day, and it was probably in the 70s. As far as today was concerned, we kind of did another half day, and we took it easy for the first half, and we actually got our diamond drill core out and to test it to make sure that it actually works. We took it to a place just outside of town here in Lusk, and we drilled into some rock just to see if it worked, and it did. So hopefully we're going to find some public lands that we're going to do some drill cores and figure out what the sediments are like there. Do some more research with that. So it was really cool to learn the process of doing the drill core. We had to look up online all the different pieces and what kind of drill bits we had, and putting it together. It runs on a 2-stroke engine, a lot like a weed eater. So we had to put gasoline and a 2-stroke oil in it. Pretty easy. After we got it up and running, it ran like a top almost. It was really great. You pump water in through it with a pressurized tank to make sure that there's enough lubrication to allow for the drilling of the core itself. It was really fascinating. I can't wait to get out into the field and actually do another drill core. I think we're going to Paleo Park tomorrow, which is near Newcastle. I think they have dinosaur trackways there. which they should let us do a drone flight overhead with our 4K GoPro camera. Get some really cool video evidence there as well. So yeah, today was more of a reflection day on top of getting the drill core set up. We just had a meeting not too long ago with all of us just to confirm what we want to do the next couple days, and just for the rest of the trip, what our plan is. I'm really excited to continue this research out here. I very much relish at the chance to help teach these students things that they don't know. For instance, Tommy will be a sophomore next year, so he has very little knowledge base in geology, and I'm very, very grateful to have someone under my wing that I can teach all about sedimentology and paleontology and things like that. As well as meeting with JP from Casper College. Again, he had to leave yesterday at around 3 p.m., but we were very, very grateful to have him help us. And we're going to head over to the Tate Museum, where he works as a preparer of fossils. And we're going to see some of his specimens that he's dug out, like a Triceratops and Tyrannosaur and things like that. Really excited about it. Yeah, and I think that's about it for today. I'll catch you tomorrow.